Hello everybody, it is really wonderful to see you today, and like always, I hope you are having a wonderful and lovely rosy day. My name is Dorothy the Dinosaur, and welcome back to another 2-episode GoAnimate video from my long-term biggest fan Kane. Plus, we are back another 2 episodes that Kane thought as his own ideas. So, the first episode for this video is, Boost tries to make 20th Century Fox Fan East 2006 and Dorothy the Dinosaur not friends anymore, and gets grounded. Oh, one of the delinquent road hazards trying to make me and Kane not friends anymore? That does not sound good, because Kane is a really great friend to me, and he loves me so much as a fan. But here is the first episode everyone, enjoy.
Good grief. I'm so bored out of my mind. Because Sheriff decided to take Wingo, DJ, and Snot Rod with him to the shops, and I have to stay home all because I am the one that causes more trouble than DJ, Wingo, and Snot Rod does. But something else I'm getting so tired of is Kane's friendship with that annoying dinosaur from the Wiggles, Dorothy the Dinosaur. I really want them to stop being friends, because Dorothy the Dinosaur is for kids, and Kane is 19 years old and he is too old for that annoying dinosaur. I wish I could just make them stop being friends. Wait, stopping Kane and Dorothy from being friends? Now. That just gave me a splendid idea. I'm going to make Kane and Dorothy quit their friendship, so they will no longer be friends. And I know exactly on how I am going to do it. I'm going to go to the shed and make a Dorothy the Dinosaur costume, get in the costume, and go to Kane's house in the costume, and tell Kane that we're not friends. However, when I get in the costume, I will change my voice to Dorothy's voice with the power of logic, so that way, when I am talking to Kane, he will think it is Dorothy talking to him. Oh yeah. This is going to be sweet. Let's go to the shed and make this costume. Alright. I'm here in the shed. So now, it is time to make the costume.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
Damn. Well, that took way too long. But at least I finally finished making the costume. So now that the first step of my plan is done, step 2 is now in session. Which is me getting into the costume, and changing my voice to Dorothy's voice. So, let's get in the costume. Alright, now that I'm in the Dorothy costume, I'm now going to change my voice to Dorothy's voice with the power of logic. Okay. Power of logic. Power of logic. Change my voice to Dorothy the Dinosaur's voice. Activate.
Ooh, I felt something funny. Oh, my voice changed to Dorothy's voice. Great. Okay, now that step 2 of the plan is done, which is me getting into the costume and changing my voice, it is now time for the big step of the plan, which is going to Kane's house and telling Kane that we are not friends. I can perfectly tell that Kane is gonna fall for it, because of the fact that my voice sounds exactly the same, plus, Kane will think it is the real Dorothy, but really it's not. Ha 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 ha. Let's go to Kane's house right now.
Soon after.
Okay, now that I am at Kane's doorstep, let's make this plan happen in action. Ha 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 ha.
Dorothy. Hi. How are you, my friend? Would you like to come in?
No. Kane, we need to talk.
Oh, okay. And why is that?
Because I have bad news to share. Kane, I'm afraid that we are gonna have to let go from our friendship.
Wait, what? Dorothy, you can't be serious on this. This isn't like you at all. But why? What makes you say that we will have to let go from our friendship?
Well, my long-term fan, allow me to explain. Kane, you were the worst friend I ever had in my life of wiggling.
What the fuck? Oh, great heavens!
Dorothy, are you serious? Me? Being the worst friend you ever had in your life? Oh no, that is so messed up. Mate, this is nowhere like you at all. But why though? Why do you say that I am the worst friend you ever had in your life? I'm your biggest fan, you know?
Kane, shut up. Do you want to know why you were the worst friend I ever had in my life? I will tell you why. It's because you always visit me nearly every day on a daily basis, and you always take us out to hang out. Like, come on. I should have some time to be at home relaxing and keeping an eye on my roses more than hanging out with you or going on outings with you. And I do not care if you are my biggest fan, you are still the worst friend I ever had. You are just some person that always likes to harass me every day 24/7 by visiting me and taking me out with you all the time. I am so tired of it. So because of this, I am sorry to do this to you, but we are not friends anymore.
Dorothy, this is so messed up. I did nothing wrong to you. I don't know where you're getting this from, but I am so innocent. But I thought you always love it when I come to see you, or take us out. You even love it when we have rosy tea together or do a wiggly dance together because I am a Wiggles fan. I think you are overreacting.
Overreacting? Overreacting? I think you will find it that I am so not overreacting. I am truly being honest with you, and you are saying that I am overreacting? That is so wrong, you liar. But even if you are my biggest fan, I absolutely hate you. So, do not call me, do not message me, and do not even dare think about coming to my house to visit me on any circumstances. We are done. Done forever. But even if you would come to a Wiggles concert to see me and you want to visit me before or after the show, not happening. So, goodbye forever, Kane, you stupid idiot. Hey, excuse me, what is going on here?
Wait. Dorothy? Is it really you?
Of course it's me, Kane. It's really me, Dorothy the dinosaur.
Well, that's good. But if you're here, Dorothy, then who the fuck are you? I knew you weren't like the Dorothy the dinosaur I remember at all. You seem like an imposter.
I am nowhere like an imposter at all. I'm Dorothy the dinosaur. No, you are so not, because I'm the real Dorothy the dinosaur, not you. I know very well that you're an imposter of me. How do I know that? I know this because I was watching this at a distance away from Kane's house, and you were perfectly trying to make Kane lose a friendship in me. And you used an attitude that I would never use to my biggest fan, like saying shut up to him in the way of hostility, and telling him that he is the worst fan ever. Kane is a wonderful fan to me and a wonderful friend. Not to mention I love it when Kane come to visit me and take me out with him on outings. So tell me this with full honesty. Who, exactly, are you? Hey, where's the common sense in you? I literally told you this, and I am not gonna say this again. I am Dorothy, the dinosaur. I'm the real Dorothy the dinosaur, not you. No, 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 and no. For the last time, you are not the real Dorothy the dinosaur. You are an imposter of myself. I'm the real Dorothy the dinosaur. And do not dare ask me about where the common sense is in myself, because I do so have common sense. You don't have the common sense by getting the fact that you are an imposter of me and I am the real Dorothy the dinosaur. Now, tell me, who you are, now. Oh my god. For the last time. My name is Dorothy the dinosaur. Trust me. I so am the real Dorothy the dinosaur. Get that through your head. Alright, then answer me this. What is a flower you love, something you like to drink, and your favorite dance? Well, my favorite flower are roses, my favorite drink is rosy tea, and my favorite dance is, I actually do not remember. See, that right there explains a real pure definition on the fact that you are not the real Dorothy the dinosaur, because you don't even remember what my favorite dance is. My favorite dance is Romp Bumper Stomp. But you got my favorite flower and favorite drink right though. But again, the part where you did not remember the name of my dance proves that you are a real imposter of me, and you are so not the real Dorothy the dinosaur. So there is no turning back now. Who exactly are you? And tell me the actual truth this time. Okay. Fine. You and Kane win. I am not the real Dorothy the dinosaur. I am indeed someone else. But this isn't what I actually look like. This is what I actually look like. Power of logic. Power of logic. Get me off the Dorothy the dinosaur costume, and give me my normal male voice back.
There. It's me. Boost.
What? Oh my goodness, Boost? You?
I knew it. Dorothy, I knew that clone of you was an imposter. I knew it this whole time, mate. Thank God for that. Wow. But Boost, it was you this whole time? Wait, hold on, back up. Boost, you're telling me that it was you this whole time that was making me and Dorothy not friends anymore?
Yes. And I will tell you why. It's because I was getting sick and tired of you and Dorothy having such a wonderful friendship and hanging out all the time. So that's why I was in that costume of Dorothy the dinosaur, to make you think it was Dorothy this whole time. I'm so sorry.
Warning, this next scene is gonna be where Kane is going to yell extremely loud. So, as you can see by this sign, it's telling you to turn down your volume right now, or else if you don't, then you might get damaged hearing, especially if you are watching this video on headphones. So, the yelling loudness is going to start in 3, 2, 1. Boost, you fucking stupid piece of shit. How dare you try to make me and Dorothy not friends anymore by going in a costume of Dorothy and changing your voice to Dorothy's just so I'd think it was Dorothy the dinosaur speaking to me this whole time, when in reality, it was you all along in a fucking costume. You know very well that me and Dorothy have a wonderful friendship and I am her biggest fan. Just because you don't like that me and Dorothy are friends or hang out with each other like we are great mates, it does not mean you think of a way to make me and Dorothy lose our friendship by you changing your voice to Dorothy's and dressed up in a fucking costume of that exact Wiggles character and making me really think it was Dorothy this whole time. You had me scared as hell thinking Dorothy was going off at me for no damn reason, and you should know damn well that I have every right to be friends with Dorothy and hang out with her, and you so do not have control on if I can quit my friendship with my favorite Wiggly friend or not. You including your other delinquent, road hazard, troublemaking friends are just absolutely sick in the head. Like real, sick in the head. That's it. Go home right now. I will also be calling the sheriff about this, so get the hell out of my sight right now.
Boost. What in God knows what is wrong with you? How dare you make 20th Century Fox Fannies 2006 and Dorothy the dinosaur not friends anymore by making a Dorothy costume, going in it, and changing your voice to Dorothy's with the power of logic to make Kane think it was Dorothy the whole time. You know very well that you have no control on if Kane and Dorothy the dinosaur can be friends or not. Plus, Kane has every right to be friends with Dorothy if he wants, or hang out with her if he wants. That's it. You're grounded. Grounded for 2 weeks, which means you will not play games, or hang out with friends during that time. Go to your room right now.
Rump bumper chomp, rump bumper chomp, rump bumper chomp, rump bumper chomp. Dorothy the dinosaur. That's me. Just kidding everybody, it's just me, Dorothy the dinosaur. And that was the first episode for this video, which means it is time for the second episode bonus. So, the second episode bonus is, Childish teenager doesn't want to watch Deal or No Deal. Oh, Deal or No Deal? I remember that game show. That is one of my favorite game shows. Plus, it is one of 20th Century Fox Fan East 2006's game shows too. But here is the second episode bonus, everyone. Enjoy.
Oh boy, time for Wiggly fun on the TV. Huh? Oh mum, I need to use the TV. Because I want to watch the Wiggles.
Sorry, Alan, but I got the TV first. because Deal or No Deal is about to come on. Besides, I have told you this multiple of times, but you are too old for the wiggles. That is something you really need to start letting go of. But how about you can watch Deal or No Deal with me?
Joy. First of all, you do not have a right to make me let go of something I like. If I want to be a Wiggles fan, then that is something I want to be. And second of all, no, I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal. I hate that game show, because that show is boring as hell. Besides, it is hosted by Grant Denyer, who was also the host of Family Feud, and he is the worst person to ever exist.
Hey. You take that back right now, Alan. Do not ever talk that way about someone. That was very rude, and not nice. Grant Denyer is actually a good person in real life.
No, he is so not. You need to start hating him right now.
No, I will so not. And you should know by now that bashing opinions is not okay. Now you either stop this misbehaving and watch Deal or No Deal with me, or you can go back to your room and do something.
But Mum, I really want to watch the Wiggles, not watching Deal or No Deal. I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal, I want to watch the Wiggles.
Now do not dare get me started with your childish behavior. You are not watching the Wiggles, because I got her to the lounge room first, so I can watch Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Here we go again. Alan, don't you dare start throwing a tantrum like you always do. If I say no to you watching the Wiggles, then it's a no.
I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal. I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal. I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal. I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal. I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal. I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal. I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal. Why won't you let me watch the Wiggles instead of Deal or No Deal, you entitled Karen?
Alan, enough. And do not dare call me an entitled Karen. For the last time, you are not watching the Wiggles, because I am watching Deal or No Deal, and you're too old for the Wiggles anyway.
I'm not too old for the Wiggles. 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 For crying out loud, I want to watch the Wiggles right now.
Alan, this is your last warning. You either stop this tantrum, or you will be grounded and sent to your room.
I don't want to watch Deal or No Deal. I don't want to want Deal or No Deal. I don't want to want Deal or No Deal. I don't want to want Deal or No Deal. I want to watch the Wiggles. I want to watch the Wiggles. I want to watch the Wiggles.
Alan. What the fuck was that? Get up. For throwing a huge temper tantrum over not wanting to watch Deal or No Deal and wanting to watch the Wiggles, you are grounded. Go to your room right now.